Today I want to do an update on the Harbor Freight deep socket sets. Basically what I want to show you is that, as you may or may not know, you don't get every single socket on both of these sets. So what I did was I went and purchased what I needed to complete the sets. So here are my short chromoly version Harbor Freight sets, and as you can see, the 24 is different than all the rest. So I added, this is the channel lock that I did another video on, so that way I could complete this whole short socket set. On this one I only had to get one, so that was kind of nice because it starts from 10 all the way up to 27, as you can see here. And today I finally got a chance to go to Lowe's, and I got my 16th. So for the deep sockets here, I went ahead and sorry about that, I purchased number 12 and a 16 in order to complete the deep socket set here. So you can see it goes 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17 through 27, just like here, 17 through 27. I do get, you do get the 30 and 32 millimeter for the deep sockets there. I don't think I need the short version, so that's fine. But my axle nut on the cars that I do have, at least one of them is 30 millimeters for the Toyota, so that came in handy already. But as you can see, the numbers here for the cobalts are up top, and the reason I went with the cobalt for the deep sockets is because they're the ones that look very similar to the Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight has the number stamp, which is nice, but you can't see them. That's why I painted them white. And if the cat will stop moving the camera, I can continue. So as you can see, I have 10, 11, I'm at 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I keep my short impacts on here too. I do have a little more space for extra sockets there, but mainly these are my short and deep sockets for the impacts, and I don't really need anything else. All the regular socket sets that I do have the same sizes on the silver sockets, or chrome, excuse me. So if I ever need those, I can just use those, but if I ever need impacts, I have both sets complete here. I did not get the 11 because I have yet to run into an 11. There may be some weird car that may have them, I don't know, but I never seen an 11, to be honest. And I have one here, so if I ever need one, or if you really want to complete the set, you can always buy that, because Cobalt does have the 11. Until Harbor Freight starts selling the individual sockets, then this is kind of what you have to do. But the channel lock looks similar to the Harbor Freight version, so that's why I got that. And as you can see, the cobalts look very similar to what the other Pittsburghs look like. So that's pretty much it. I mean, this is what I did in order to complete both sets, because it's just kind of annoying to have to need a specific socket that you don't have. And so at least now I have, for the most part, most of the numbers that I would need, or the sockets that I would need. I did get an extra 21 cobalt as well. I wanted to keep one on the ratchet that I use for the wheels, so I have that. I have a spared one now, which is nice because it's the one I like to keep on there, so I can change the wheels, and or whenever I change the wheels I can use that, and we're still having to come back in here. So that's pretty much it for this, but I've never seen anybody else do an update like this on the actual Harbor Freight sockets. And as you can see, you don't need that many to complete them. Just the 12 and the 16 to get the deep sockets, and then again the 24, this is from Channel Lock, to complete your chromoly from Harbor Freight. And so far they've been pretty good. I don't use them that often, but when I did, they work well. And this one really annoyed me because 12 is very common on the import, or most of the cars now, or the metric sets, and why don't they include that? It's beyond me, but that's what it is for Harbor Freight, and I don't want to keep this going too long. I just want to give you an idea what you can do of in order to just go ahead and update your socket set. And it is a very small socket sets that I have, but so far these have done what I needed, so I hope this helps.